Hello and welcome to Angus's Scottish Manse Diaries. Today we're going to be working in the sitting room. It's the first room which I've decided to start renovating. I've already taken the door off its hinges. As you can see, the hinges are back on, and that's purely just to keep the screws in the right place, and I'll address those later once I've cleaned all the metal work up. But what I'm going to do is get the door professionally dipped and stripped, which is quicker, it's cheap, and it saves a lot of elbow grease. But for the surrounding skirting boards and lintels and such like, and door surrounds, I'm going to strip by hand with a combination of probably a heat gun and some chemical like nitromors or a no-nonsense paint stripper. So to start off the process, I've actually been down to my local Screwfix and picked up a heat gun already. So the details of this will be underneath the video. It's a DeWalt 1800 240 volt handgun. It's a D26 411 in terms of a model. Now I'll let you know how I get on with this in my subsequent video. It has a couple of attachments, one which is for a sort of round heat and one for a kind of flatter heat for doing the actual flat pieces of wood. So I'll let you know how I get on with that. It also has a temperature adjustment so you don't scorch the wood, because the last thing you want to do is use a heat gun and scorch your wood. As you can see from the shutters, this room already has the shutters have been dipped and stripped, and it looks like they've been waxed. So the idea is to strip all the paint off and wax or oil them. Now I've already checked the woodwork and it's all in pretty good condition. There's no major filling required or replacement parts required in the skirting board or the lintels. It's just caked, absolutely caked in paint. Currently it's a white paint that's kind of gone yellowish because it's so old. So once I strip all that off, I think the beauty of the wood will come up and I can oil it or wax it. So that should be good. The other thing is, in terms of tools, I also purchased at Screwfix. As I say, the details will be in the description of the video and the links if you want to go and buy them. This is a tungsten carbide flat scraper, which should be very good for flat surfaces. I also have an angled triangular scraper as well, which I'll give details, and that'll be good for getting the wee nooks and crannies in the architrave. And because we're dealing with very, very old paint, and paint frequently contained lead up until the 1970s, when you heat it up, you'll get that lead as lead fumes, and if you take that into your lungs, it is not good. So I bought myself a respirator, which I'll wear while I'm doing this. It also will protect me from any dust that may come off as well. Now specifically, this is an A2P3 respirator, so make sure you get the right one, which will filter out the organic, volatile, chemical side of things and the lead fumes. So as I say, this will be professionally stripped, and that's really all I have to say at this point in time. Watch my next video to see how the gun progresses and how good it is at stripping the paint, how effective it is. Look forward to seeing you then.